Thank you for visiting Utah Bankruptcy Questions and Answers. This is a video series presented by attorney Amy Butters to help people in Farmington, Utah find answers to their questions about bankruptcy. If you need to speak with a bankruptcy lawyer in Farmington, call Amy at 801-513-DEBT. That's 801-513-3328.
This is video 4, where we discuss the different chapters of bankruptcy. Now, the first chapter we're going to discuss is Chapter 7, which is often called straight or liquidation. This is where non-exempt property is surrendered so that it can be sold to pay for debts. Most people do not surrender much, if anything at all, so don't get worried. In fact, every state has its exemptions, meaning that property cannot be sold, and so sometimes you end up keeping everything that you need to keep. But very valuable property and property with liens could possibly be surrendered. If you have a paid outright home worth $100,000 or more, you're probably not going to be wanting to do Chapter 7 because they will sell that home and pay off your debts. Chapter 7 is also known as the complete fresh start chapter that most people talk about. It's what most people prefer to file because it lets them have a complete fresh start in just 90 days. However, the Chapter 7 does stay on your credit report for up to 10 years. There are ways that we can help you get it off your credit report, but that takes additional time and effort. The next chapter we're going to discuss is Chapter 11. This is known as the Business Reorganization chapter, and it is used by businesses and a few individuals whose debts are very, very large. Chapter 12 is reserved for family farmers and fishermen. And now we're going to get to Chapter 13, which in most situations, the average person will either file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. Chapter 13 is a type of reorganization. It's where we create a payment plan based upon your current income and your current expenses. And that plan is determined between you and your bankruptcy attorney, so you can come up with a payment plan that actually works for you, because our goal, if you do file Chapter 13, is that you'll be successful in your Chapter 13. Generally, that payment plan can be either for 3 years or 5 years. And depending on the budget that you have, either your income and your expenses, you could possibly be paying back between 0 to 100% to your unsecured creditors. This is based upon your debt and your income and your expenses, and that's something that we discuss with you. Chapter 13 is also the most common method of stopping a foreclosure or vehicle repossession. Tax debts can also be included in your Chapter 13 plan, and the Chapter 13 bankruptcy will stop interest from accruing. Another thing Chapter 13 does is if you have a second mortgage, the second mortgage, if it's not secured, say if your home dropped in value, that second mortgage or any junior lien can be removed from your title and become an unsecured debt.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, but you feel like you still have some unanswered questions, don't worry, we've got you covered. We've actually created an entire video series that answers all the commonly asked questions about bankruptcy in Utah. Go ahead on over to our website, LaytonBankruptcyLawyers.com, and there you'll be able to download our free ebook, and you'll be directed to our main website where the entire video series is located.